Good morning. How are you this morning? I'm doing pretty good. If you were to pick a color, what color would you pick? I'm going to pick this color because look at it, matches the sky. Isn't that nice? So I'm picking blue today. I should be wearing my sunglasses. The date today. What is the date? If we were at school, we'd have a picture of a football. You remember what that is? Monday. That's right, it's Monday. And the number of our day is right there. Can you see it? Number 8. And the month. January, February, March, April, May. You got it. June. And the year. 2020, 2020, 2020. That's right. And I don't have to look out my window today. I am actually outside in my greenhouse. So what's the weather like today? It's beautiful. Blue skies. The sun is shining. Let's see what the temperature is. 15 today in Thornbury right now, and 14 in Meaford. Ooh, it's gorgeous. My plants are gonna love it today. Okay, in the news. There have been some protests about anti-racism, and on Saturday, Trudeau, Prime Minister Trudeau, went to Parliament Hill and in support, and when everybody was taking a knee, he took a knee, also to protest against anti-racism. There's been a lot of stuff going on in the United States, so around the world there's been protests. Ford today is having an announcement about stage 2 reopening of other facilities, so we'll see what he has to say, because we are still in a state of emergency, so we'll see what he has to say. Some good news: there was a shoemaker in Guana who made a solar paneled sink to wash hands. So that's pretty amazing. And there was a Black American protester who stayed behind after the protest to clean up, because it makes quite a mess. People just throw all their garbage out and their signs. And because he did that good deed, someone in the community paid for him to have a car, and his college paid for as well. So that was a good news story. The comic today. What's Charlie Brown and Snoopy up to? Okay, so this was Friday. So today, Charlie Brown is saying to Snoopy, these are the plans for Snoopy's new home. It's a bit much, isn't it? After all, he's only a dog. And he gives a boot. Now, here is where we'll be using the ceramic tile. And the stairway is that one. Oh, I can't read it because of the sun. I was telling you about. And Snoopy's thinking, I love looking at house plans. That is a bit much to have a staircase in your doghouse. But Snoopy would like that, wouldn't he? Yes, he would. Okay, Fridays, I might have some ants crawling around because they're loving my hummingbird feeder water. This was the item on Friday. Do you know what that is? It's really big. If you said my guitar case, you are right. That is my guitar case. And the new item today is this. Does anybody know what this is? I'll tell you tomorrow. I'll pick another one. So good. And I've got a sound for you today. Are you ready? If you said it's a zipper, and me opening the door to the greenhouse and rolling up the door, all right. That was the sound of a zipper. It reminds me of camping. Okay, and today the life skill that we're going to learn is how to plant a seed. So the seeds that I'm going to plant today are radish seeds. And the reason I'm going to plant them is because you kind of plant at different stages for some of the plants. So I'm just going to show you the garden. And I've got, this is a big radish here that's going to be able to be picked soon. There's a new row of radishes. So I can plant a few radishes right in there. Because these are, my beans are here, so I've got a little bit of space right in there. Okay, so what you do is you take, I use a spoon, and you make a line. Okay, so I'll bring that close so you can see. So right in there I've created a line. And then you're going to take your seeds. And I actually do it like just a few at a time, because they've all been growing. So that's like six little seeds, and then I just spread them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can show you that where I put them, and then I'm just going to cover them up. And then I would put a little bit of water on them in my watering can. And that's it. And it takes a little while for those, like more than a couple days. It might take a week for those to start to sprout. And it'll tell you that actually on the case, how long it takes to, they call it germinate. But unfortunately I've cut that off. So yeah, that's how you plant a seed. So you need some dirt, and a tool, and seeds, water, and of course the sun. The heat and the sun is what helps. Okay? So that is planting a seed. And today we are going to continue to go to the zoo, and we've changed places. So I'm going to show you a picture of the animal and see if you know what place this animal lives. First, what is the animal? And second, where does the animal live? So if you said moose, you're right, that's a moose. And where does the moose live? In Canada, that's right. So we are in the Canadian domain. Moose are the largest member of the deer family. Legs, did you know that? I didn't know that. Legs are long and slim, ending in cloven hooves. Front legs are very long and body is deep at the shoulder, giving it a humped appearance. They are low-rumped with slim hindquarters and a well-haired stubby tail, 5 to 12 centimeters long. The neck is short, the head heavy and compact, and the nose extends over a long, flexible, overhung upper lip. Ears are mulish, although not as long. Oh yeah, ears look like a donkey's. From the throat hangs a pendant of fur-covered skin called a dewlap, or bell, up to 35 centimeters long, that decreases in length with age. The moose varies from dark brown, almost black, to grayish or lighter brown. Underparts and lower legs are lighter. Calves are more of a reddish color. An adult moose has 32 teeth, 12 upper and 20 lower. I love how much the math is incorporated into the identification of our animals. A mature bull in season carries a large rack of antlers, which may extend 2 meters. 2 meters. So 2 rulers or more between the widest tips, but are more often 120 to 150 centimeters. The heavy main beams broaden into large palms and are fringed with a series of spikes usually less than 30 centimeters long. Mature bulls shed antlers in December, but young bulls may carry theirs until March. Although Alaskan moose can weigh in excess of 680 kilograms, the average male in Canada weighs around 545 kilograms. That is heavy. Females are slightly smaller with an average of 400 to 450 kilograms. Shoulder height range from 140 to 235 centimeters. So from the shoulder to almost 2.5 meters. Okay. Where do they live? Temperate forest, both deciduous and coniferous, and tundra of the northern hemisphere, found along the margins of lakes and streams of the boreal forest, rocky hillsides of the western mountain ranges, as well as the northern tundra. The most that I've seen a moose is at Algonquin Park. We had many sightings when traveling to Algonquin Park in Ontario. In summer, moose browse on a wide variety of leaves, plants, so this is what they eat, and aquatic vegetation in great quantity. Early stages of regrowth following disturbances of fire, logging, flooding, etc. provide excellent forage. Twigs and shrubs supply the winter diet when food becomes scarce. Moose will strip bark from trees. Moose in an Algonquin First Nations name meaning eater of bark. In the summer, adult moose eat 20 to 24 kilograms of forage every day and 16 to 20 kilograms of twigs daily in the winter. That's a lot of food. Threats to survival. Main predators are wolves and bears preying upon young calves in the spring. Habitat is being altered by lumber operations. Hunters prize antlers as trophies, and one moose can supply up to 270 kilograms of meat. Deaths on highways and railroad tracks are common, particularly when salt on roads attracts them. Moose are also susceptible to parasites hosted by the white-tailed deer, on which is called Parallelephastrogillus, the common name being moose sickness. This is fatal to moose, and as a result, moose numbers decline when their range overlaps with white-tailed deer. There you go. We haven't heard very much about that, about disease being a problem for our animal, right? Okay, so there is the moose, which lives in Canada. Okay. And our next item is our exercise. So I'm just going to move my camera and stand right to the side here. And we're going to do exercises this week with the watering can. So today's is just holding the water can and doing a side stretch. And switching your hands and reaching down with this hand and feeling the stretch on your side of your torso. And switch hands. Now, if you don't have a watering can, you could just use a water bottle. And the nice thing is that you can put as much weight on it as you want. Okay, so you can do that 10 times to have a nice side stretch. And if you're gardening, it is a good idea to sometimes stretch because you're doing digging and lifting and all kinds of things. Okay, I can't see what my time is. Oh, there it is, okay. And our very last thing is, can you see the lantern? Right there. I was able to hang it. Okay, well, I'm glad to be coming to you from sunny Thornbury here on my deck. I hope everyone has a great day. I miss you. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.